some words about Erasmus Plus. First of all, maybe some students here have participated Erasmus program earlier. So it was a student exchange program, very popular. More than 1 million students has participated it during its history. But what's the plus part? The plus means youth and sports. Not just the education, but youth and sports. And of course some money, which is one part of the program, but I'm not going to speak about it. It's not that interesting. It's a EU research program, and including some EU some money professorships, and that's all about it. Yeah, it's a rather big program. I think it's one of the programs which didn't lose money in EU budget, but get some more. Actually, educational programs get some 40% extra money compared to previous budget. There, plenty of programs were combined together. Some, I calculated, some 64 different activities were put into one program. And it has a really one ambitious targets. 4 million people, young and old, students and staff, are going to participate the program in next 7 years. It means that 125,000 organizations, institutions are able to receive and participate Erasmus+. Okay, it has also 3 key actions. First of all, mobility. This means mobility of the students, like Erasmus program or master degree programs in other countries, youth exchanges, European voluntary service, which is really Mercedes-Benz of the all voluntary services of the world, I can say. And all of you can use these. Secondly, there is a cooperation. So idea is promote cooperation, developing projects inside, for example, educational or youth sectors, but also cross-sectoral cooperation. If we think that our aim is that all the young people all have a working place in the future or study place, we have to cross the sectors. I mean, unemployment is such a problem that no one organization or part of the society can solve it alone. And third, of course, we want to promote policy reform in Europe. This may mean meetings in between young people and decision makers, but it means also, for example, developing European education policy or developing European youth policy cooperation. And now some more ideas about Erasmus+. Okay, 2 million higher education students can participate. It's quite a big amount. 500,000 young people can make the project of their own and learn by doing and meet each others. And this is not just European, it's the neighboring countries, EU neighboring countries, Russia, Eastern Europe, and Caucasus, Mediterranean, and so on. And in the last sense, in the really big circle is the rest of the world, one can say. So it's very open program, which is good. Okay, staff, youth workers, university staff, adult education institutions and organizations, staff can have job shadowings, have study visits, benchmarking, trainings, seminars, and so on. Not bad at all. Then, okay, I thought I speak about already these cooperation projects. What we expect is the results, different models which can be copied, innovative projects, and so on. And inside these cross-sectoral projects, there can be mobility projects, which is there people can participate seminars, or there is something like information events and so on. And finally, there are big investments in between the cooperation, the enterprises, and educational institutions in all fields of education. This is, well, we hope that this is really some kind of boosting influence for European economy. Sport, then. What are these sport projects? What kind of sport projects are available? There are two different kinds of projects. First of all, support for European non-profit seeking sport events. And secondly, there are kind of thematical projects interlinked, for example, match mixing, doping, career possibilities of the athletics, and so on. And as said, this is a really open program with this regard. And supporting particularly non-governmental organizations. More information you can find here, and if you have any questions, I love to answer them if I can. Thank you.
Thank you, Mauri. Now we are a little bit more informed. But have you any questions? Now we are more informed. And have you any questions? Yes, please. Please, and then you.
Thanks for the question. I just want to ask some past issue regarding the Erasmus Plus. You mentioned that there are people who could guide us in the process of writing the application. These persons, are they mentioned at the website? If not, how could we get in touch with them? Thank you.
Okay, and please, colleague from.
Yes, let me see if it's working now. Is it working? Yes.
Yeah.
I have a very short question. Is former youth in action included in the Erasmus Plus, excuse me, or is it still existing?
Okay. First about the Erasmus exchanges. So Erasmus money is given to the institutions of higher education. And then these universities, for example, or universities of applied sciences, they give the money for their students. And so individual students do not apply from the program, but from his or her educational institution. Then about this Youth in Action. Youth in Action is still alive. As a Grundtvig for adult education is still alive, or Comenius for general education is still alive, but they are just inside this Erasmus Plus program. Youth in Action is also alive still as a brand name, but for some reasons, for example, the universities, they don't speak much about it. But it's there, it's still going strong, and it has more money. So your applications are welcome.
Okay, thank you, Mauri.